Hey everybody, Eric here from Untitled RC, and I'm surrounded by micro airplanes and helis. But this is the one you want to keep your eyes on today. It's the latest addition to the fleet here, and it's made by ParkZone, and it's called the Mosquito MK6. So let's go on over to the work table and take a look at this bad boy. Alright, everything you see on the table is what came in the box for the Mosquito, with exception to the transmitter. Now I bought a bind and fly model, and I'll be using my Spectrum DX8 transmitter to control the airplane. Now let's take a closer look at the airplane itself. It's a 4-channel twin-engine ultra-micro airplane modeled after the British World War II fighter plane. Scale details include twin motors with 3 blade props that are counter-rotating. It has an authentic mossy camouflage paint scheme and a molded clear plastic canopy. Now the one neat thing about this airplane is that the landing gear is removable, just like that, no problems whatsoever. And the tail wheel is steerable, so you can taxi it around on the runway before taking it off. Now I like that, that's a pretty neat feature. The wingspan on this model is 20.5 inches and it's 15.2 inches long, with a flying weight of 2.6 ounces. Taking a closer look at the nose of the airplane, you see the dummy cannons and the removable battery hatch. That's pretty cool. Now, as I said before, this is a bind and fly model. It has a 4-channel airplane with a AR6400T receiver. That's a DSM-2 receiver, so you'll be able to bind it to any of your Spectrum radios with no problems whatsoever. The battery that comes with the airplane is a 1-cell, 250 milliamp hour, 20C lipo battery. Now let's take a closer look at the battery charger itself. This is an E-flite variable rate charger. It's a 1-cell 3.7 DC lipo charger with a 0.1 to 0.7 amp charging rate. And the really cool thing about this charger is that makes it different from the other micro chargers that you get with the E-flite products. This will accept a 6-volt or a 12-volt AC power adapter, which I'm liking that. The old selector chargers that you get with some of the other models are 6-volt or 12-volt. They're not both. So that's a really big plus for this charger. It also comes with the lead for allowing you to charge on a DC power source. You see it's got the alligator clips there. And now we're going to get to the first complaint that I have about this airplane. It's a negative. It's not a real big negative, but it is a negative in my point. And it seems like every new model they come out with, ultra micro model from ParkZone or Horizon Hobby, it uses a unique battery. So I have to go out and buy more batteries. So this battery is unique to this airplane, to my knowledge. I haven't seen it with any other model that they come out with. But I've got a trick to show you here today, and it's already been tested, and it works fine. Now, this is the battery that came with my MCPX. It's a 1-cell, 200 milliamp hour, 25C lipo. And it would be considered compatible with the airplane, except for the power outlet on the end is different, the adapter plug. But there's a workaround that. The charging lead that comes with the charger for the MCPX is also the adapter to make it a standard plug-in, which would also fit this airplane. So you can plug, using the adapter that comes with your MCPX, you can use that battery with this airplane. And I've already tested it to make sure it works. You're not going to have quite as much of a fly time. You know, you're losing 50 milliamps, but that's not a real big deal when it comes to this model. Okay, you don't like that? Let's try another one. I found another workaround here. The battery that comes with my Blade 120 SR is a 1-cell 500 milliamp hour battery, and it's got a JST plug on it, right? Well, here's the workaround that. The adapter that comes with the charger for the 120 SR will also make this battery compatible with this airplane. Now you're probably wondering about if this battery is the right size for this plane, because it's almost double the size of the original battery. Not a problem whatsoever. I've already flight tested it. It fits into the same battery compartment. Just slide it back as far as you can and you won't have any problems with it. So now you've got twice the flying time as compared to the original stock battery. Now that's some of the tips from me on workarounds. Instead of buying the stock battery again, more stock batteries, you can use the MCPX battery if you happen to have some of them lying around. Or if you have some Blade 120 SR batteries and you want some longer flight times, you can use that. Just remember, you have to get the adapters to go with it so it'll fit this model, okay? Now, it worked for me. Will it work for you? I don't know. And would the manufacturer recommend it? Kind of doubt it. But I'm just showing you what I did and what the preferences are for me, and that's how I'm going to go, okay? Well, that's about it for the model right now. Let's take it out to the flying field and see what it can do.
Eric, this is the tower that you're takeoff. to hover it. Yeah, it's like trying to follow a gnat.
I'm doing the best I can. It's a little bit windy today, but you can see this Mosquito's got plenty of power. It's just sitting there. I still have plenty of control. I can go inverted, right into the wind, no problem. That's the MCPX battery with the adapter, the charging adapter. See, it fits in there just perfect. Now let's go fly. This is the Blade 120 SR battery. It's a 500 milliamp hour battery. All right, ready to go. And here we go. All right, I'm flying on the 500 milliamp hour battery from the Blade 120 SR. And you see I don't have any problems doing it whatsoever. Okay, point proved, let's bring it on in. Well, that was maiden flight and review of the Mosquito MK6. I hope you really enjoyed it, and that's about it for now. I'm glad you got to see me again, and I'll see you later on the tube.
Mosquito! Ugh. I was in pretty close on that one. Mosquito!